Oh,
Hey,
shit.
cost to live like
Oh,
this, you hear me?
shit.
Oh, no,
shit.
no flashy as thought,
Oh,
though.
shit.
We got bitches second lines in a lot, though.
Oh, shit.
Top knock a nigga out some pot, though.
Copyright. Welcome back. Copy left.
Booyakasha!
That is goddamn ridiculous. Welcome back. Closed for Lunch, episode 31. If you
Is
don't
it?
know, Uno,
Are we on 31?
or 32?
We did 30?
Episode 30. I'm genuinely confused. Usually I'm...
It's okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Get him. What do you got for me?
I got the hot shit. When did it come out?
She's a thought, though.
Show me the date. Yeah. Show me the date it came out, please.
They probably have to give you the...
Right there.
Here?
May...
2019.
May what? 28?
May 29.
May 29. So this old boy is only about
Happy birthday!
2 or 3 weeks old. It's called Uno. And
Dos,
it is goddamn ridiculous.
I kind of like it. We can't play it again, but...
Play the same part over again.
No, yeah? Okay, thanks, man.
No, just play the beginning with the go a little bit more. Go 24 seconds in.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. When they stop talking to him, when they tell him he's in charge of the restaurant, and he's gonna have a party.
Okay.
Hey, uno, dos, no thrash, you hear me? Hey, cost to live like this, you hear me? Uno, dos, no.
I like it.
God, it's so dumb. Country Trap. Why is he wearing a cowboy hat? So, Country Trap, Old Town Road has now disintegrated into. I took Spanish, and now I gotta write a song.
He
dog.
teaches you a lot of words in there. He says, hola, uno, dos, tres. That's
She a thought though. Got
right.
bitches shaking ass and a lot though.
That's like
in the throat though.
That's like emphasizing like you should be bilingual, right?
Oh man. Well, you know.
Like multiculturalism. Be bilingual. Wear a cowboy hat. Speak Spanish.
It's cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's Mexican. Maybe he's half Mexican. I don't know. Who knows, man?
Yeah.
That's goddamn ridiculous.
She's a thought though.
That's the summer banger.
Yeah.
That's the banger for the summer.
Play it.
Uno, dos, tres. Oh man.
Boom.
Welcome
What
back.
you got for me?
We're coming back live.
You know what
do
to
we got
tell 'em.
here. Here we go. There's 3 things I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
And there's a lot more. But 3 things I got on my mind right now.
Get the.
How do you feel about this?
Okay.
Okay. Because I know you got a lot to say about the first topic. We're skipping it. Boom.
Skip it.
They just came out, right?
Okay.
Okay, let me tell you the story of this woman. This is what this woman has now morphed into, okay? She's
Okay.
a YouTube personality, brands all her shit, sells bows, sells makeup, right?
Okay.
16 years old. So it's not her. It's
not her.
Entire conglomerate built around her.
Okay.
This bitch is
This
bitch
Okay.
is selling makeup with asbestos in it.
Oh.
It's the second time this bitch has gotten caught with some carcinogens in her makeup. Who's buying a 16-year-old's makeup? A fucking 12-year-old.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
It is so fucked up, dog.
That's
think
really weird.
internet money can turn into capitalism at its worst, like, at the drop of a hat, dude.
Yeah.
You want to get the cheapest deal. You don't give a fuck. Made in China. Not even made. I'm sure there's a nice part of China where the fucking health inspector comes in and he's an asshole and he checks all these different.
All right.
But I'm sure there's a ghetto
Pull
ass
gut.
part
You
of
cut
China.
fish, pull gut.
I bet you there's a ghetto ass part of China where they just pump it out. Whatever you need, dog. They'll make you a car.
Yeah.
They'll make you a made in Great America hat, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Great America.
Right?
Is that like
Made in Great America hat?
Made in
right?
Great
Yeah.
America.
Remember that one?
That would be really good. I like that. We could get that made. I'll sell those hats.
Hannah Montaigne. Remember that? And it had 3 different pictures of Harry Potter from 3 different movies at 3 different ages. And it was a backpack that was supposed to be a Hannah Montana backpack. And it said Hannah Montaigne. And it had 3 different pictures of Harry Potter at 3 different ages. Like,
Age progression.
Like it was 3 different people. Like, this is the star of Hannah Montana right here. These 3 people. That's the same guy. That's Harry Potter. And you put you put Hannah Montaigne.
Dog, support the brand. Hannah Montaigne, dog. That would be a good brand name. And you know it would be good competition for anything that Hannah Montana does.
She ain't even doing it no more. Now she's like Satanos. Okay.
She changed her
boom.
name.
Thank you.
DID.
Without even knowing it, you just led me into the next thing about this little girl, right? There's JoJo Siwa. That's the girl.
Oh.
Okay. How did this girl become famous? Right? She didn't just She didn't just jump on the internet. This bitch got her start on Abby Fatass show. Okay.
Okay.
There is this.
What is that?
It's one of these reality shows.
Okay.
That who knows, half of it's fake, half of it's not, right? Because if you wear a mask 24/7, and you run out of energy to act for the cameras, and you start acting like you really do, is that the real you, or is that what you put on for the camera? Right? That's like the whole. That's people's whole thing. Their whole fascination with reality TV. Is that they think they know the difference, or they think they really know these people, or they just believe it's totally true. You know what I mean? It's all like benefit of the doubt stuff.
Right.
Okay? This girl, I think she had a show beforehand, but then they have this thing called Dance Moms. And the whole show, the premise of the show is like, oh, I got a new, like you're an executive. I got a new thing for a show. There's a really famous dance manager for little girls pageants.
Oh no.
And people come in and out, and she's really famous, and she opens up new schools, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to have the cameras down there, and they're going to talk to the moms. That's the show. Okay? It's called Dance Moms. It goes on for so long. Yes. It's literally pedo delight, dog.
Oh no.
They have all these little girls doing, dances, routines, and then they talk to the mom, and the whole show is about the drama between the owner of the company, right. Abby Fatass. Okay, right. She's a big, fat, nasty lady. She is.
I think I've seen a picture of her.
Fucking mean.
What's her name?
And Abby Fat. I don't know. Just put Abby Dance Mom.
I'm just gonna put Abby Dance Mom.
She is so unstable. She is so fucking abusive, dude. She just. Oh my gosh, she's all Abby Lee Miller. That's her name. And she's the Abby Lee Miller dance school, dude. Look at this. She's 5'8". She probably weighs fucking 320 pounds, dude. Look at, is she married? Why is she single for years? I wonder why.
Yeah, you know why.
She is insane, dude. Like,
get her.
She is a caricature.
Get her, dude.
She's a caricature of a woman. She's like somebody straight out of a 90s sitcom. Like, oh, we got a new boss coming in to run the restaurant, and you just get a fucking woman in there that's just, oh, we need to do this and this and this and this and this. Like the girl, the Monsters Inc., right? Yeah. Have you done your paperwork, Wazowski? Oh, that's her.
That's her.
But then she goes, oh, well, the dance studio's doing so good, so I decided to buy everybody tickets to Disney World. Oh. And then, of course, there's an episode about them going to go do stuff. And then, of course, they have drama while they're doing stuff because it's 15 girls and this bitch is paid op to act crazy. If you're the main lead of a reality show, they want you to act as fucking insane as possible, as unpredictable as possible, but in a predictable manner. You know what I'm saying?
For them. Yeah.
She understands. They think they understand this woman, who she is. So they're like, well, what's she going to do? I mean, she's not going to kill anybody. She's not dangerous. She's just kind of annoying, no. Right? That's what I'm saying. No. We know different. Yeah. So it's a whole thing. They kind of breed these girls. They teach them the Hollywood model. They literally put them on TV. This girl's been on that show since 2014. She's already 6 years in the industry. She's 16 years old. She's almost been on TV in the limelight as long as she's been fucking alive, dude.
Oh. She's not even real.
And she's just like that other girl. What's that? Soph? She's just like Soph, but Soph can't dance, dog. This little girl can dance, or who knows? Who fucking knows? But it's a run of these.
That's the one where they were doing at the public library. Did you see that? Where they had like a pageant show at the public library where little kids put on a pageant show? No, I saw on the news or something.
Who knows? But I bet, yeah.
I thought it was famous, this woman. I thought she was responsible.
That's all she does. Look at.
It was like LGBTQIA elemental P rights.
Abby Dance Mom, and it comes up American Dance Instructor. Who gives a fuck? Look where she's from. Pittsburgh. I know, dog. Everybody likes Wiz. Wiz talks about the Burb. fucking Mac Miller. That's
Oh,
great.
Mac.
But
Yeah.
Pittsburgh and Pennsylvania is a giant op. It's a giant op, dog. And if you... Wiz is a Army brat, dude. His parents were in the military, or at least his dad or his mom. Yeah. That's op 101. I like Wiz. I listen to some shit. The new shit,
he likes to smoke
not so
a lot
much.
of weed.
He likes to smoke a lot of weed, but he's a goddamn op.
Damn.
Sorry to say, dog. His parents are in the military. They ain't my parents. I don't have to answer for that shit. That's all you need. Just like Jim Morrison's dad.
Huh.
In the military. You know?
Weird.
You trust in the military kids?
Not as far as I can throw them.
Why didn't they join the military then? If it's so great, how come they didn't join it?
Oh, well, maybe they will. Maybe not.
No, I don't think they need to. They serve a different purpose.
What is it?
Whatever they need you for, dog. Op. So, this little girl...
So you join or don't join?
This little girl's bred for it. No.
Not Abby.
But this little
she
girl,
was.
she bred the girls for this crazy shit. This little girl blew up.
In
then
cages.
She starts her own thing on YouTube, and now she's selling your little kids asbestos infected makeup. Right?
That's where we got that from.
Horrible, dude. It's horrible. That's the news of the day. Okay, and then she puts out this fucking apology video, and she comes out. She comes out and she goes, like she doesn't want to make an apology, and then there's a quick cut, and she goes, I wanted to be serious, but that's just not me. I'm nice and bubbly. I just want to say sorry. I didn't know that the makeup, safety is my number one. Completely doesn't understand the consequences.
Like pissed off. I'm mad, man. I got asbestos in my makeup.
She's not even mad. She's not even mad. She is, like, literally, she
put it in there?
I'm going to tell you again. Here we go.
I'm listening. Yeah.
No, here we go.
Yeah.
She comes out and she goes,
Right.
And then there's a quick cut, and then she goes, I was going to be serious, but I'm not serious. That's not really me, and I'm sorry about the makeup, and
Yeah.
Like that. It's cheery like that.
Right.
So she has no clue what's happening.
Right.
They come out and they tell her what to do. And you have to apologize, and you have to make it a concern, and you have to do things. They tell you what to say.
Right.
Right.
Well, they could have just been like trying out this new makeup. Whoops, got some asbestos in it.
It's the second time it's happened.
Oh shit. Well, that seems like where's the regulation? Where's the fucking
Made in China, baby. Make America great again.
Make great America again.
Make great America, baby. So there's a lot of fake. There's all these. Just it's so fake, dude. All these talent shows. America's Got Talent. We're doing. Oh, look at she's skinny now. She's not fat.
She's in a wheelchair.
Oh, well.
Undergoing spinal surgery.
Damn. Because she has no backbone to stand up to the people telling her what to do. I firmly believe that shit. I firmly believe it.
Damn, dog.
That's what happened.
Boom, boom,
to Johnny Cochran. That's what happened to Rob Kardashian. Rob Kardashian
Throat
knew
cancer.
He knew OJ did that shit. He didn't say anything. He got his license back. He rebarred.
Yeah.
In order to be inside the fucking courtroom and on the council, and he never once took the stand. Never once said anything.
Right.
Throat cancer. Johnny Cochran comes up with this crazy plot, this crazy idea, start doing, this don't fit, must quit.
Right.
Well, I'm going to move. The
that
jury.
Was ridiculous.
The most ridiculous thing is when the jury went to go, I don't even know why they would do this, but when they went to go take a tour of OJ's house, Johnny Cochran went in a couple days before, the week before, cleaned out all of OJ's shit, brought over all his stuff from his house because he was like, I'm black man, Afrocentric shit.
Weird.
And he had a bunch of Afro stylish shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Black Panther, futuristic, black stuff, you know? Put it all up in OJ's house like it was his.
Wow.
And took down all of OJ's shit. They said the number one thing you notice when you walk in OJ's house, he had nothing but pictures of himself golfing with famous people, with powerful people, politicians, whatever.
Right.
Like couple of him when he was young playing football and trophies and shit, but no family pictures, no fucking, art, no landscape, none of that shit. Straight dumb meathead jock bullshit, dude. Like,
Right.
oh, look, this is me and the fucking Jimbo. This is me and Jimbo.
In Jimbo.
You
have a picture with Jimbo?
There was a documentary that Nancy Pelosi. This is a crazy. You want to talk about ops? Nancy Pelosi's daughter put out a documentary talking about campaign finance and trying to figure out. Well, she went to all the biggest a lot of donors actually, not just Democratic. She went both sides, trying to figure out. Well, if you give so much money to campaigns, what do you get out of it? That was the whole premise of the documentary. Okay.
Okay.
One thing
What do
you
you get out
notice
of it?
about all these billionaires that she talks to and gets access to is they all have the same exact thing. Right on the way to the office, the hallways are just lined with pictures of people that they've met.
Whoa.
Different sizes, different eras, just
Huh.
all these fundraisers. Part of these fundraisers is you eat, okay, now we're going to take pictures. Everybody stand in line. And they get in line.
To look famous together.
And shake hands with Bill Clinton.
Right.
And they snap a picture.
You get paid for it?
No, you had to pay for that.
Oh.
You're a donor.
Oh, that's backwards. They should be paying me to sit in line and take pictures. Are they trying to take pictures of me? Is that what you're saying? You're saying that there's a party that I have to pay to go to, and then I have to sit and wait to have pictures taken of me?
With Bill Clinton, yes. You're waiting like a fucking ride. Bill Clinton standing here.
So I'm paying to have my picture taken with Bill Clinton.
You're paying. No, you're donating to the campaign. Right?
How much does it cost to take a picture with Mickey Mouse? Nothing, right?
He doesn't exist.
But you got to pay to get a ticket to get into the park.
Right.
Stipulation.
So that's the one thing that all these people have in common, that they have all of these pictures of them with famous people. That's like a super status thing that they show off. Just, this is me with this person.
Whoa.
All of them have it. All of them.
That's a conspiracy, dude.
All of them.
Yeah,
that's
weird.
And they're so just smug about, oh, this is me with this. This is me with this.
Right.
Oh, I'm on a first name basis with him. Oh, this guy. Oh, I went to his wedding. Oh, I'm the godfather of his kid. You know, it's just like, even like being religious is just a networking thing.
Yeah,
it is so fucked up.
They really fucked up like just about every like branch that you could go down, religion or whatever. They turned it in like. That's what made me so mad. Can we move on to the Corey thing, dude? Hit the clacker, man.
Yeah,
I gotta.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I forgot
about the clacker. Yeah, I gotta get.
I'm sorry.
You have no idea what I've been talking about last 20 minutes.
You were saying
Let's go. No, we're done. We're done with that. Close that woman.
This woman is
just
evil.
Distracting you. You just got Distractify. You literally went to Distractify. Every time I went to talk to you, you would look at the screen and you were like,
"How did that happen?"
Yeah,
you did that. You did that.
Whatever you say, I'm ready.
You did that.
I'm ready.
Don't make me play that fucking thought song.
Okay.
No, but that's the thing. It's like they're monetizing. That's not okay for those little kids.
Right.
That's not okay. She's freaking taking advantage of save the kids, dog. You're not supposed to take advantage of the little kids and use them for monetization.
You should see how she treats the dog. She'll treat the kid. It's just an excuse, and they call it, oh, I have mental problems. Oh, I haven't taken my meds. All that is part of the show. It just desensitizes people to that kind of lifestyle where you need to medicate, where there's something wrong with you that you can curb, but you can't overcome. You understand it, you get it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you still do the same thing every fucking day. It's still the same pattern. You understand the pattern completely. You're smart. Yeah. You're the owner of a business. I make fucking boss moves.
Yeah.
But I also have crazy mood swings that I have pills I take. I mean, it's in control. It's in control. Like, no, dude, it's all part of the act. That's part of your personality. You don't realize it.
Right.
Without that stupid fucking cycle.
Right.
You would fall apart. Because you're not, you're not this. You're not that.
Yeah.
You are an op, dog. Op. You are a car. And the car is gonna fucking go until it runs out of, out of gas, dude.
Yeah.
I can't stand that, dude. I like to pull over.
Pull over?
I like to pull over and chill, you can't go and go and go, When your gas light comes on, You fucking
Keep
you
going.
fucked up. No, you fucked
Keep
up.
going.
You should have had gas before that.
Smells like burning oil. What's wrong with this
Don't
thing?
let that goddamn gaslight go on.
I need
You know it's
new,
gonna
I
go
need
on.
a new machine. This machine sucks.
You know it's gonna go on. You see the little thing. It goes right past the quarter tank.
It's obviously not
you
my responsibility.
you
It's not my
know.
fault. It's the car's fault.
You know the goddamn light's about to go on.
I think the car.
Get gas before it. You don't need the goddamn light to tell you to get gas.
That's
All
just,
right.
why do they make it then?
For fuckboys.
That,
For fuckboys. The same way
yeah.
that my
how much
seatbelt-
money do you think they made off of gas lights?
A lot.
Yeah.
And federal regulations, and then you have to train.
And then the lawsuits from the oil companies saying no, we don't want that because.
And it just so happens
I don't
that
know why they wouldn't.
all new cars coming out in the next 5 years have to be fitted with a certain oxygen sensor.
That really is
you
weird.
Just so happen to fucking have a lot of money invested in the manufacturing company, you know. Just so happens that.
God damn it.
You can count in 7 years on a hot little 200 million increase, you know. Just so happens it's just crazy coincidence.
Yeah.
You're just a hardworking guy from Detroit, you know. It's ridiculous.
Detroit.
It's the Motor City, dog. It's where they make the fucking.
The fabricators. I'm with you.
Yeah, right. Going on.
But that's the thing that pisses me off is these people that try to take advantage of whatever's hot at the moment, right?
Yeah, the cowboy thing, the MJ.
That's
thing.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's the whole premise of this whole
I'm
thing.
with you, motherfucker.
That's what they're doing right now is they're taking
It's the co-ops.
Yeah.
The coops.
yeah
dog.
the coops. Dog.
Yeah, they.
It's a
whatever
new
you
age
like,
coop.
they're gonna take it. They're gonna do it. Trader Joe's starting a podcast.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton, Chelsea Clinton starting a podcast.
Maybe that's what it is. Then
Right.
they're just thieves.
There's these guys. My buddy showed it to me. It's like Jesus, but it's Jesus, and Maro or
Okay.
Maro or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They have a show on TV, and it's like a little variety show. So it's like a watered down podcast.
All right.
And then they do their own podcast at nighttime.
Okay.
So they literally just do 2 different podcasts. One not so crazy,
And one
and
crazy.
then one just regular. One just like a regular conversation.
Oh.
One censored, one uncensored, pretty much.
Whoa.
You know?
That's
How's
cool.
that? That's pretty cool.
A censored one.
But I wonder where these guys came from, you know? They're pretty funny.
I don't want to be censored.
They're not particularly
You censor yourself though. You're like,
unique, though.
I'm not gonna say fuck.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
I'm going, no way. I'll
Yeah.
say fuck that on TV. It's like, this is pre-recorded. Go back and beep it. I don't give a fuck
I don't give
how
a
much
fuck.
how much
can
it costs
beep
to pay
every
the guy to
fuck
beep
that
it.
Fuck.
How much does it cost to get the guy to beep it? Really? Is
He
it gonna
wants to
cost
beep
that
it,
much?
dog.
Give him some work.
He wants
Give him
entertaining.
some experience.
He's like, wow, I haven't got to do this in a long time.
Yeah, beep. Oh, and I really like this guy. Oh, beep.
Yeah, this guy's fucking hilarious.
Give him a chance to sign. Sometimes you can make the beeps funny.
Yeah.
They have that on YouTube, like unnecessary censorship.
Yeah,
And
those
they
are
just
hilarious.
Beep out. Just
Yeah,
random shit,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Those are really funny.
Yeah.
I like when they do like Count Dracula and
Give him a
like
little chance to
Oscar
shine.
the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch.
They make him say all the
That
F words.
fucking bum. That piece of shit. So I got to say this. We talk about ops all the time because there's a lot of ops. You know, there's a lot of
They take over.
undercover as well as
I think they just want to steal every
Sorry.
good idea under the sun, man. They're like, oh, you're creative? We're not. So we're going to steal your ideas, use them.
B.O.B.
Exactly.
Okay, B.O.B. had a guy. What was his name? Damn, we said we got to remember his name and we can't. It was like Jonathan or something. It was like a regular ass name.
Right. Regular guy.
B.O.B.
You can check B.O.'s tweets. You can find
B.O.B.'s tweets. He was talking to, or he put a link to a man who says that he's one of these people that gets used for the creative energy. And every night when he goes to sleep,
oh shit,
he gets transported. His consciousness gets transported to another body, another vessel on some weird, he says a different planet or a different plane of existence. And he is literally like a monkey in a circus.
Yeah.
And he says it feels like it's hard. He says it's hard for him to
It's like Gladiator.
conceptualize it. Yeah, he's in the middle of an arena or a coliseum or something, and there's people above him on the sides. He can't get out. He's completely enclosed.
Yeah.
And he can only see, like, the crowd.
He can see the people in the crowd.
Them, capital T, them. You know.
But he
you
could
can't.
see. He said he could see the people in the crowd, like individually. Like he could say, like if he saw you sitting in the crowd, he could say, "Oh, that's so and so."
Oh, okay.
Right.
I wonder who's there.
Oh, he's very specific. The guy, like if
We'll find.
I read a long thing about this guy.
We should find that. How cool would that be? Okay, so he says there's other people there that take their consciousness there, and they have another vessel that they check into.
Yeah, famous people.
Yeah, and they make him sing and dance, and they use him for his creative energy. And then when he wakes up, he remembers everything. Not supposed to remember, but he remembers everything. And in the third dimension, it takes a little while, but he has proof of, or maybe not proof, but he has evidence, and he says he has certain things that come to pass. That he goes, no, I came up with that idea.
Right.
And it took 2 weeks to manifest in the third dimension because of logistics, right?
Fuck.
Right? Think about coming up subconsciously with a fucking TV show and having some lizard person be aware of that, right? That's the simulation, okay?
Whoa, dog.
They hook you up to a simulation and they learn from it. They just run you through different scenarios. Or they run you through the same scenario over and over and over again. Yeah. Like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
And then see how you react under different circumstances. Hey, oh man.
Yeah.
I wanted to sell my car for $4,000. This guy asked for $5,000. Oh, what are you gonna do with the extra $1,000? Part of the simulation.
Right.
Oh man, everything
you gotta
just
pay
sucks.
You gotta pay my electric bill, but the authorized payment center is closed. So there's only one available. It's a gun store.
Sucks dick this week. Oh man, why? Because either they're feeding off your energy, or they're just kind of hardening you. Right? I wrote this quote down. Let me think if you like this quote.
Okay.
In the devil's world, it is a positive not to recognize negatives.
It's a positive, not
Right?
White silence is violence.
Oh, got him, white boy. White boys with a Z.
Right? That's a bad one too.
If we're in the devil's world, these old boys that everybody seems to love, everybody feels like they're doing good. Fuck Jimmy Kimmel.
Fuck Jimmy Kimmel.
Fuck Corey Good.
Fuck Corey Good.
Fuck Roger Ramsar.
Dog.
Fuck that guy, and we need to save Jordan Slather. This Jordan saved, hopefully.
Jordan, yeah.
We gotta save the other Jordan.
Jordan, I'm talking to Jordan or Jay or whatever he wants to go by.
Jay Slather.
They're trying to get you, man.
Slather? Is that how you say it?
Sather? Slather?
Slather? There's no L.
There's no L.
I like to add the L.
Put an L in there.
It's like slafter.
Slafter?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes me want to laugh.
It's like slaughter, but you can say slafter.
Slaughter. Oh man, maybe think of the Wall, Pink Floyd.
Laughter.
Slafter makes me laugh.
Save him.
Save Jason Slather, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
How'd you forget that name?
That's my name. He just stole it. You know why? Because he's a clone.
He's probably older than you, dog.
Oh, he's my clone. He's a
clone.
He's a government clone. He's a government clone.
You're the clone.
We're all clones.
It's like
you're a clone. I'm a clone.
Right? Everybody thinks that they're the original. Oh, they must have cloned me. Everybody thinks they're original. Every girl thinks they can fight.
I'm a clone.
Have you ever met a girl that says, "Oh, I can't fight. I don't know how to fight for shit." Have you ever met a girl that says that? Never. Every single girl says, "I know how to fight. My dad taught me how to punch when I was little." Or I've whooped some. You never seen. I whooped some bitch's ass. Everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
Every girl says that.
That's ridiculous. Weird. They're really cocky when it comes to fighting.
Mm-hmm. You can start pulling hair and shit. Start getting fucking slapped around, dog.
That's weird.
Get you a big bitch that knows how to box, dog.
A big bitch that knows how to box.
She'll smack the fuck out of you, dog.
I don't want to get hit.
I'll fight that girl like a regular fight. Some of the big ass hood girls. Dog, let a girl be over 5'10" and fucking 200 pounds. She'll fuck you up, dude.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fight. I thought she could stay away.
But everybody thinks that they're the original, and everybody thinks that they've been cloned.
Original what, though? Yeah, a clone of what, though?
Imagine if you weren't a clone. Imagine if you were the clone.
If I'm a clone.
How would you feel about yourself? Probably.
A clone of who?
Exactly. So then you're a bastard right away. Then you're not as good. Then you're a copy. You're not yourself. What is yours, right? Everybody, it's just
And
hard.
then you kill yourself.
It's hard to think about. That's what they want. I don't
Well,
want
that's
to
what
kill
the devil
myself.
wants.
That's the devil's world.
They don't want that, though, because they actually want the clone to do what the clone is supposed to do.
Well, I think when you kill yourself, you come right back, right? Soul trap, baby. The moon never moves.
Yeah, but there might be like a up and down frequency shift thing that happens. Like you can't kill your. There's some weird shit. They say that in the Bible or something.
In our solar system, the moon is bigger than any moon relative to any other planet, right?
The moon is relative.
So Jupiter, none of Jupiter's moons,
right,
are as big as the moon, right? Relative to the thing. There are because Jupiter's a lot bigger. Let's say Mars, okay?
Well, our moon's not a real moon.
It's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's the soul trap. They'll send your ass.
Well, it's the
right back.
It's the anode and the cathode, right?
Okay.
Like a battery.
Uh-huh.
Like a battery, like a Duracell battery is
Right.
positive and then the negative side.
So if you kill yourself,
Anode
you're
and the
go
cathode.
the negative, or you're gonna charge it. It depends on the goddamn battery. If it's a negative battery,
Or if you're
right?
a negative being,
Can a battery be positive or negative?
well, if you kill yourself on a full moon,
Well, can a battery
and that'll
be...
go straight to the fucking.
All right, I guess not negative. Of course, a battery is negative and positive. Is the definition of a battery. But can a battery be moral?
Moral? I think it'd be neutral.
That's
Charged.
No. If let's say the moon, like what you're saying,
Yeah.
right?
The moon is the negative side of the battery, and the sun is the positive side of the battery.
Mhm.
And the sun provides the energy
The
in.
entire battery system
We use it, and then
is created for a evil purpose, negative purpose. Is it a negative battery?
I don't think that is a negative battery.
Where you lean on this, yeah. Is it? Would you think of it as being a negative item, a negative entity?
If
like
that system of like we've realized how the energy flows through this system, and we're gonna take advantage of that energy and siphon it off for our own gain. That's not okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's like you're okay with a gun unless someone's gonna use a gun for something bad. Is that what you're saying?
Kind of. Yeah.
Pretty wacky, huh? It's hard to think about, huh?
It's hard to say. Yeah. I mean, but the system is not.
That's why you're okay.
The gun wasn't designed to
It's
fucking shoot everybody.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
What's
It's not
it
designed to
What do you need a gun to do?
defend you from
What
someone that's gonna kill you.
What job?
I'm
What
trying. Dog.
job would you say? I got to do a job today. This is the tool for the job.
Well, let's say you're gonna put yourself in a situation where somebody else might want to hurt you, and so having a gun would allow you to neutralize that assailant before they get you.
Where they won't hurt anyone else.
Right. Yeah. It's a protection thing, right? You don't think it was like that?
The baby.
It was like
Shot
we're
somebody in the
being
face.
invaded. We're being invaded, right? If your country was being invaded.
No. You can't set those up. That's called a mott. That's called a mott and folly.
You're a Fought and Molly, dog.
That's called a Fought and Molly.
You're smoking too much hot and Molly, dog, and Solly, dog.
I hate those.
What does that mean? Tell me what that means, Fought and Molly.
Okay, mott and folly.
Yeah.
It's an argument tactic, and it's so stupid. It's everyone's favorite.
Okay.
You set up a blanket statement first.
Okay.
You say, hey, look it. All these people over here agree with me. Why don't you agree with me?
Right.
That's dumb.
That's consensus.
That's like the easiest one is for a guy. Would you ever hit a woman? No, of course not. Well, what if she was trying to kill you? It's like, yeah. Well, if someone but before they say that, they go, well, if someone was trying to kill, if they were bigger than you, or if they were coming at you with a gun.
Is she a big woman or is she small?
Yeah, they're coming at you with a gun.
Does she have a knife or a gun?
Or
a
you're
stick?
Sleeping,
Right.
Or you just had a baby. Like, it's so stupid. Of course. You know what I mean? Fucking course.
Right.
It's so dumb. It's just setting up something that you cannot argue with.
Right.
Whoops, sorry. It's setting up a blanket statement that you have to agree with because it's such a blanket statement,
That's true.
Fucking, it's Trump.
But
saying
so then
there's the white supremacists,
I
there's
see
good
what you're
people
saying.
on both sides.
Right. The question is it a negative battery?
Yeah, is it a negative battery? Yeah. Or guns like a negative
If that
thing?
were if it's a negative battery, that would mean that it was created
exactly for that purpose. Yeah.
for that purpose by those.
Willing to do harm, wanting to do harm, seeking to
Well,
hurt somebody.
I think that
or
I think it was
seeking
just
to
like,
benefit
how do we
off
get this system to work, right?
Mhm.
It was more like that. It was like,
I don't think so. I think it was negative. That's why, you know what? That's
Negative.
why you think Werner von Braun was just a scientist.
what was he?
You have trouble with that.
What is he?
that-
Tell me what you think he is.
That
An alien?
That logic,
You think he was an alien?
right? No, I'll tell you exactly who he was. He was a fuckboy Nazi
Ooh.
piece of shit who
Okay.
used to hang the 5 slowest Jews
Okay.
every day.
All right. All right. Every day?
Every day he was a proud Nazi because he had a
Okay.
fat scar on his fucking face.
Uh-huh.
And you only get that when you want to prove that you're just a man as another little Nazi boy.
Right.
Because they used to do sword fighting.
Right.
And if you were a real gangster, you would sword fight without a helmet. Because that's
Okay.
how good you were.
And then they just cut you in the face.
And if you lose, that's how you lose. First one to draw blood. James Bond. That was part of one of the James Bond movies, like number fucking 48 or something. And he had, there was this other fuck.
You don't think he's a gangster? He got cut. He took his helmet off.
He's a faggot.
Why?
He
faggot would leave his helmet on.
used to have slaves building missiles to bomb people.
Oh, dog, everybody had slaves.
To
back
bomb
then.
people. And then the same people that he used to fucking kill people because they didn't work fast enough to kill, he went and started working for them, and now he's an American
He
hero.
didn't kill nobody.
Now he's an American hero.
He didn't kill anybody. He didn't kill anybody.
You know that.
He didn't directly kill anybody.
You don't know nothing.
He didn't directly kill anybody.
That is why
He didn't kill anybody.
they'll get you and you're susceptible to mind control.
They didn't kill
That's
anybody.
why.
He's a rocket scientist.
You just cared about scientists.
He's a rocket scientist.
cared about
No, he
science.
just cared about building rockets. And the military said, we will fund you. Right? The Germans said, we will fund you to do rockets. Right? And then as soon as he figured out how to build
what the rockets used for?
They took his rocket design.
And
He was trying to go to outer space.
why was he doing that?
He was like the original NASA guy, right?
And why was he doing that?
Well, dog, what the fuck are we doing here?
Right? That's
Yeah.
what we're talking about. And
So he was trying to build a rocket ship.
He started
They
this
took his rocket ship and put a bomb in it
You are
and dropped it on
You
people,
are
dog.
fucking crazy.
That's what happened.
He was a giant piece of shit who was down for the Nazi cause.
No,
And
I don't know about
I
that.
cannot believe you don't believe it.
Down for the Nazi cause. What was the Nazi cause?
The Nazi cause was, we think we're right because we're getting downloads from beautiful, benevolent aliens.
Whoa.
Oh, by the way, you need to fucking kill all these people because they are not people. They are actually some fucking
Demon thing.
vermin fucking demon thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to let you have a little bit of this ancient technology, this ancient shit.
Right.
And
Seems kind of rare.
And you're chosen. So anybody that's not chosen, you'll recognize and you use them for whatever you need to use them
Chosen
for.
by who?
Great people from the sky, dude. People from the sky. Hopefully they're good people, you know?
Yeah, hopefully.
Ridiculous. But let's kill a bunch of people.
Who are we gonna kill?
Let's fucking starve our own people. Let's
Oh.
create the fucking prototype for propaganda and false flag attacks and all.
I kinda like
this
propaganda.
other bullshit.
Propaganda's funny.
But we're still, you know,
Propaganda's
we're okay.
really funny though.
We're okay. It's just a side. It's just a side in a war. That's who the fucking Nazis were. That's who the goddamn Nazis were.
But Werner von Braun, he was a Nazi.
He was the top
Okay,
five.
but
top
look,
five
when
Nazi
you say
officials.
when you say Nazi, people think
Top five
like
Nazi
Nazi
officials.
is like Boy Scouts, okay?
No,
It's like the Democratic Party or the Republican Party.
Okay.
It's a political party.
There
it's
is
like
no,
a fucking.
There is no fucking denying that Werner von Braun was part of the elite class
right
during the Nazi era
right
in Germany that got all this horrible shit done and benefited from
Right, but
raping
he had a
the
special-
fucking country and raping the world. He was not the one guy that
He's
meant
not
well.
a special guy.
No. That's
You
like
sure?
saying I'm the one drug addict that can do drugs,
drug addict.
but I don't have any negative effects. I'm the one drug addict that it doesn't do all the other similar symptoms and fucking patterns that people fall into. It's not gonna happen to me. I'm the one guy it won't happen to. It actually helps me.
That's weird, huh?
That's so fucking dumb. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. That is dumb. And that's exactly who the Nazis and Wernher von Braun were. Pieces of shit. He was not the fucking one guy that came to America that said, hey,
I don't know.
I've always kind of felt American. Get the fuck out of here.
No, that's not why he came to America. America forced his ass to come over here.
Forced him.
Yeah, he was arrested.
Forced him.
Yeah.
He was arrested for what? War crimes because he's killed 100,000 Americans.
He didn't kill nobody, dog. I'm telling you. He was building rocket ships.
And they used
to go to space.
Those rockets to shoot.
Who's they?
Nazi officials.
Okay.
People he answered to.
People he answered to because they were giving him the money to build the rocket ships.
You don't see that as a problem.
If I said,
you don't see that.
If I gave you $1 million to do whatever you want to do.
No. You're.
And then as soon as you're done with it, I'm like, okay, cool. But I gave you the money for that, so I need that now.
Yeah, you went to school.
I'm taking that
for bio,
and I'm gonna put a bomb in it, and I'm gonna shoot it over there.
Biochemistry.
I don't care what you think about it.
What'd you go to school for?
Biochemistry.
Okay. Let's say they came to you and they go, hey, we want you to design the model for a vaccine. But in order to do that,
we don't need any more vaccines. We got plenty of them.
In order to do that, we need you to model out this virus for all these different. I ain't
got time for that.
You know, we want to model this virus and all these different circumstances that it might mutate and all these kind of patterns, pre-patterns of these different mutations. We want you to figure all that out. Because if it's a super bug, then we need to up the fucking vaccine, and we want you to see if it could possibly become a super bug. Okay?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You create this
and
super
create
bug,
AIDS.
and they unleash it.
Well, it breaks out.
And
like
they unleash
it. Gets out.
No.
Like I think it gets out.
No. I want
like accidentally.
I want the same. What you just said about Wernher von Braun. If they did that to a scientist about a fucking disease, is it the scientist's fault?
I don't know.
He knew what he was, and if he didn't know what he was doing, then he's the dumbest piece of fucking shit in the world.
How do you build a rocket ship without building?
It's only negative.
He was building a rocket ship. You're saying building a rocket ship is like building a bomb? That's not the same thing. No.
What are they going to use it for?
Who's they? Who cares?
He's gonna build a rocket,
I'm building it to go to outer space. I don't give a fuck, dog.
A rocket this big that unskilled laborers can put together in a factory in an assembly line. That is gonna send us to space? No, dog.
Well,
he was working on missiles.
Yeah.
Killer missiles. How is a missile that can be put together on an assembly line?
Okay, but you don't necessarily have to call it a killer missile if it's just a rocket that's designed.
What is he? It's
you remember like
Bill
in
Nye,
middle
the science guy.
Yeah,
dog?
Remember middle school when
you're
you
comparing
put
Wernher von Braun
rocket,
to Bill Nye, the science guy.
The stomp rocket, dog.
Stomp rocket.
Grade. Tell me you don't like to jump on a stomp rocket.
No, it'll shoot you in the face if you didn't set up the base right. I've seen too many fail videos.
Fucking set up the base right. What are you afraid of?
Fuck that. Wernher von Braun put a bad taste of rockets in my mouth.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Well,
and Obama. You think any of these drone advancements would have been possible if not for his work? Do you really think that? He is a piece of shit.
No, he was just cool, coming up with cool shit, and then the people that stole his shit.
We're done with Wernher von Braun. Wernher von Braun's a piece of shit. He's brainwashed. We're going next.
Y'all are brainwashed. He's brainwashed. It's all right. We'll break him out.
Ridiculous. Jimmy Kimmel's an op. Don't
they
watch
all are.
Late night shows. Who does it anymore? And why does the internet make videos about it?
Right?
It is fucking ridiculous.
I lost the...
I cannot believe you still like Wernher von Braun. It's because you think he's your uncle.
Show me all the people that he killed. Give me a list.
Can't, dog. It was consolidated by America because now he's an American hero.
It's fake news, dog. That's what you're giving me right now. You're giving me fake news.
If you look up what he is and what...
You're going to tell me that a scientist is the guy that killed the 5 slowest workers in his thing. That's the biggest piece of propaganda I've ever heard in my life.
It was never known. It was told stories.
That's
by
like saying
people
like,
that were
oh,
there. People
the
that
guy
were
down
there.
at UCLA who's doing research with petri dishes, he's his little research students,
No.
the slowest ones.
No.
He takes them down and he murders them in the bottom of a basement somewhere.
If you were trying to build context and illustrate that the country was so fucked up that at the time that was allowable, then yeah, I would believe it.
He probably wasn't even responsible for the people's lives.
Nazi Germany. He was. I swear to God.
He was probably being used and abused.
One big factory.
Prisoner of peace, dog.
In Berlin.
Prisoner of peace.
There's a giant factory in Berlin where he used to just chill. That was like his main office, his main headquarters. And that's where they used to do it.
Do what?
I'm telling you. Have the fucking 5 slowest people on the way out. So all the other workers see him like, ooh, fuck. Mind games, psyops.
Right.
I'm telling you, and that was.
So maybe they didn't kill anybody. They just pretend like it.
That's not in the history books. That information comes out after. Nobody really knows Werner von Braun. He's just a scientist. Then he comes over and he starts NASA. Now he got us to the moon. Everybody likes him for getting to the moon.
Right.
People see him on TV. He's up there with his accent. Like, what the fuck?
Because maybe that's what he was trying to do initially.
Other Jewish people
in Germany.
Other Jewish people that know him and know what he was talking about and were there at the time. And know the real him came out with that information afterwards. Right, because they're trying to talk shit. Your narrative of him is so fucking skewed.
Dog, we wouldn't have been to the moon.
Insane.
We wouldn't have been to the moon.
Your narrative of him is insane. You have no clue the cultural impact. You don't know where he stands culturally. You only know where he stands to you. And if you
that's the same. You gotta apply the same thing to yourself.
No.
Apply the same thing to yourself.
But I understand the.
You
the
are
social
assuming
context.
that he is a Nazi that was murdering people. That's your assumption. That's what you said.
No, I understand.
You said he's a Nazi that was murdering people.
I understand the social context of what he stands for. If you ask somebody from the 50s or 60s who Werner von Braun was, he will say and talk about him how you are talking about him.
Right, a scientist.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what he was.
Discounting 40 years of information that has come out because he became a public figure after we went to the moon. That's what happens, dude. And of course
you're going to be famous, dude. You got the people to the moon.
Of course you have to worry about the fake news. I understand that. But there is a lot of information. The way that you are talking about him and think about him is the way he's written about in textbooks. That's if you go to high school, the way you think about Werner von Braun is how they will teach it to you.
Well, I don't know any. I never read anything about Werner von Braun.
I'm telling
you that Werner von Braun was a rocket scientist, and he wanted to build rockets.
But all of these,
the German Nazi evil people in Germany, the Nazis, the real SS motherfuckers. That were military.
Disney wants you to believe about him. That's what That's what the government, the people that we talk shit about all day.
Yeah.
That is the exact narrative that they want you to believe. That's what they want. That's why I'm saying we have a difference of opinion. Because literally, if you go to the Werner von Braun Museum...
But what if that's the truth?
The one thing they're telling the truth about is the guy from NASA, the fucking former Nazi?
Dog, look at his gravestone.
Far-fetched.
Look at his gravestone.
That is so crazy.
Eddie Bravo.
That's like saying vaccines, baby.
Vaccines are not good.
Dog, the big pharma will fuck you. You have AIDS, you need an EpiPen, you're allergic to bees for $1,300.
Right.
But vaccines, they just want to help out. They're just for the good of the nation.
And then they say, well,
they're not making a lot of money off of vaccines.
They get mad when the clones of Werner von Braun, if there were ever such a thing, right?
Right.
They would get mad, like, I wonder why we can't take advantage of any of the stuff that this clone is supposed to be, he's supposed to be making rockets. He's supposed to be making us some rockets. It's not working.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Right? So maybe the clone has become aware that he's a clone. And he's like, and he knows that exact point that you're talking about, right? Of this narrative of this guy who's, right? And they already know that this guy can do all these things and then they can take advantage of that, Freemason style.
Right. Uh-huh.
They already knew that, right? So they're
Okay.
just trying, by cloning him, we get history to repeat itself, right? You get the same guy, again, new rocket scientist, because he was the guy that built the rocket.
Which guy?
Him and his team, Werner von Braun and all of his guys that he was working with, right?
Right.
They built the rocket. They were the one. They were given the unlimited money from the Germans first, and then the Americans later.
Yeah. But the
The Americans said, "Okay, we're not gonna put a bomb in it." Lie again,
Yeah.
right?
So then he's a fucking idiot at the least. At the very least, if he's
Well,
if
you could
he's
either
not,
do nothing,
if
or you
he's
could
not
do
a
something.
giant, if he's not a giant piece of shit, that he is a Nazi fuck and he did all this horrible stuff.
I think he was
If
mind.
that's
He was
not-
mind controlled.
If that's
Yeah.
not him,
He was
then
under
he's
mind control.
the biggest fucking idiot of all time that fell for the same trick twice. And you know goddamn well America was not as slick as Germany with their mind control tactics. So he's
America
even
was
more.
learning from Germany.
So
dude.
I just want, no matter what, Werner von Braun is a negative character in history. I don't give a fuck what you think or what you say about it or what kind of blinders you put on. I'm telling you, dog. There was a reason why.
I never said he was a good guy.
There's a reason why in school.
I didn't say he was a good guy. He's a rocket scientist.
Here,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know,
It's
dog.
not a neutral thing. It's not a neutral
It's just
thing.
a thing, dog.
No, it's not.
Do you want to? If
No,
you
it's
wanted
not.
to say, I want to build a rocket ship, or
Yeah.
I want to build a UFO.
No, yeah, but he's not. He wasn't.
If I say I
building-
want to build a
he designed
UFO,
better.
you wouldn't back me up.
He designed better, like, I don't know what you would call them, like cruiser missiles or fucking like
Rocket
just
ships.
explosive devices.
No, he didn't make them
designed better
explosive, though.
explosive devices, better delivery
sorry.
systems for explosive devices. Nobody was gonna go.
The delivery system, yeah, but
Nobody
you
would-
didn't have to put a bomb inside of it, dude.
Dog, you don't have to put bullets in a gun either. But if you make
Right.
it shoot faster, what is it gonna do? It's gonna kill somebody.
Right. Well, I can make a
faster.
lot of money off of the gun. You're the one putting the bullets in it, not me.
Whatever.
So
Dog,
what? You
say
can't put that on me.
Dog, say that when you're like Winchester.
what?
Remember we talked
That's
about.
like my conscience is clear, dog.
You're
'cause
crazy. We talked about Mrs. Winchester.
You put the bomb in the
We
rocket.
talked about Mrs. Winchester, right? The Winchester mansion. She was the woman, the wife of the guy, the Winchester rifle guy. And she said after her husband, or maybe when her husband was still alive, nobody really believed her, but she was tormented by all the people that had been wrongly killed by the weapons.
Yeah.
Because that never existed
Right.
in history before that. They revolutionized the gun. You could kill 4 people in 5 seconds.
Right.
Or 3 seconds. Bang, 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 bang.
Right. Right. Well, that's statistic, right? You
And
could also
are you
defend yourself from 4
but are
assailants.
Whatever.
In 3 seconds.
Yeah, you wish it was John Wick and a motherfucking whole team would come in and try to get you. No way, dog. You would be done. So you can't, dude. It doesn't matter. Conscious, clear. You make sense of it.
No, but I'm saying his conscious.
If you come
conscience.
into contact with negative entities, if you even if your vibration gets lower,
Right, it does by associating with them, yeah.
you will hear it. You get closer to the stage, it gets louder, dog.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stages, dog, playing
Yeah.
a lot of different things, man.
Yeah.
You know? And it doesn't matter. If the people that you deal with, let's say you sell a motherfucker a gun every other week, okay? You're over here, you're in your conscious clear zone, right? You're in the blue zone, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Okay.
He's coming from the red zone.
Right.
You know he's doing something bad. You have a suspicion
He's
that
giving you money.
But where is he coming? He's walking back and forth from the red zone to the blue zone, okay?
Right.
That means that you're always looking at the blue zone right there, or you're always looking at the red zone because he's coming towards you. You're associating with somebody from the red zone. The red zone stink is getting on you. You
Right.
know what I mean? The smell, the particles, however
Right.
you want to say it. just
Right.
the
They're gonna
energy,
call you. They're gonna call you
the
that.
energy.
They're gonna
You know
call
when
you a Nazi.
You know when you shoot a gun.
You are a Nazi. They're gonna call you a Nazi.
You know when you shoot a gun, they have a spray or a light that they can tell for like 3 or 4 days. The gunpowder leaves residue on your hands.
Oh. That's weird.
So they know
Yeah.
shit that you have no clue of. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
They
yeah.
say when you poop, you eat a small amount of doo-doo
Oh,
Particles.
dog! Are you giving me the doo-doo particle, dog?
On your toothbrush. Everywhere in the bathroom is covered in doo-doo particles because it's just the bathroom. You know, and
Yeah,
it
wash your
sprays
hands,
up and
dude.
do that, disinfect everything. You
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah.
that's the really real. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's just, there's Magic School Bus. You remember the one when that fool couldn't figure out why he turned orange, and it was because he was eating those goldfish.
Yeah.
That was orange on the inside or whatever the fuck, dude.
Eat too many hot Cheetos, dude. You might
eat.
poop out some red 40.
Gross. So that's what I'm saying,
sphincter.
dog. There was a reason why they showed us October Sky.
If you
100
built
times,
something,
100
if
times.
you built anything in the world,
You just don't know
okay,
any movies.
and
but if you were aware of the mind control they were trying to give
if you made
October
white
Sky.
shoes, if you made white shoes, right? If you made white
October
shoes,
Sky.
go with me on that.
Don't you dare.
If you made white shoes, and then I take the white shoes that you made, right? Or I buy a pair. Why not? Right?
Right.
Support a good guy. Right?
Right.
Thanks for the shoes. And then I take that shoe.
Yeah.
And I beat someone to death with it. Who's responsible?
You are.
Me?
Yeah.
No way. I wouldn't be able to do it without that shoe.
Yeah, you would have.
No.
You would have just picked up any other shoe.
No, I needed that shoe. That was how I did it.
But the shoes are not made for killing somebody. The gun and the missiles are made for doing harm.
A missile is,
None
but a
of
rocket
those
ship
goddamn missiles or
is
rockets,
a rocket ship.
None of those propulsion systems had fucking returns on
Why
them.
would you put a guy inside of it if it's a missile?
Do you really think the Jews were building shit to put guys inside?
The Jews?
In that were the slavers. They call them concentration workers, whatever. They were slaves, right?
Okay.
Forced labor.
Okay.
Working on assembly lines. You've never seen Schindler's List. You've never seen...
I saw that.
Okay, you remember them in the line.
Okay.
They weren't making spaceships. They were making
Right.
guns. They were making jeeps. They were making shit for the war.
Right. Most of all those motherfuckers, yeah.
Was made famous by the war. He was nothing before the war.
Right, because he was making...
not a famous scientist.
But he may have been trying to go to outer space.
He wasn't.
Maybe he was trying to go to outer space. You don't think he was trying to go to outer space from the
on
beginning?
whose orders? Reptilios.
Maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know whose orders.
The reptilians. Why
Somebody.
the fuck would you? Oh yeah, no, we're gonna save everybody by killing.
Yeah, but it's like,
this
you're gonna get
swarm of
money, dude.
people.
That's like it's like getting a deal. It's like $50 million deal, but you gotta make 2 records. You know?
No.
Go. We're gonna give you $50 million.
No, it's
2 records.
It's contradictory. We're gonna save people by killing people. We have to. Everybody will be saved if we kill these certain groups of people and get these other groups of people.
Right, that's not okay.
That's what Nazis. So don't.
No,
change
I know.
what
No,
the issue is.
I'm not saying
that. The issue is completely contradictory. So it's not like signing a deal because it's not like you need to fucking make. We want you to make $2 million records, right? You can't vote for the Green Party until more people vote for the Green Party. It's
Why?
It's
You
that
can, though.
logic. No, but that's that logic that you are defending with the Nazis.
Which one? I don't
You
defend.
can't
I'm not
vote
defending the Nazis.
But yeah, you are.
No.
Werner von Braun was.
I know. I defend.
He was with it.
Space exploration. I defend that.
He was with it.
I defend space exploration.
Even at the cost of research done by observing us killing hundreds of thousands of people. What we learned.
Look, you can't. It's not his fault that somebody else took
he's
his thing.
Standing in missile command, saying, "Well, okay, good. That rocket went 400 miles before it started getting interference. Okay, I have to work on that." And
But
him
he
just
might not.
ignoring.
He's not aiming it at cities,
Yeah,
dog.
but he's ignoring the guy that is. He's.
What are you? They're gonna do it otherwise. What are you gonna do? Are you supposed to stop him?
What are you talking about? What are you gonna
Kill him?
do? That's like, oh no, I own slaves, but I treat them good because somebody else would treat them bad. You don't have slaves. You stand up.
Don't have any slaves. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. At any rate,
Yeah.
no matter how you break it down, Werner von Braun's a fuckboy. He's either a coward fuckboy
or
a Nazi fuckboy.
Or he was just trying to get money, dog.
Or then he's a greedy fuckboy. Which one do you want, dog?
He was trying to get money to do research. That's what he was doing.
Werner von Braun, fuck ass. We're getting done with this podcast.
Oh, you're so wrong, though.